Matt Lenihan Boxing Social, in association with Empire Fight Store and Our Kings. We're here in Sheffield, the new home of Michael Conlan, aka Slick. Why are you laughing?
It's not my new home. It's where I train. Belfast is always home. But no, I'm enjoying it here. The weather's been piss poor, if I'm going to be honest.
I mean, Belfast isn't exactly tropical, is it?
It's been much better than this. In the city in Belfast, there's probably no snow, but here, even in the city, there's snow. It's like terrible.
Oh yeah, it's been snowing.
But it's been very cold too. Like my heating has been on 24/7 for the last 9 days. So a long time, and I probably have a massive body in, but I just need to stay warm in that house because it is freezing.
I'll tell you what, I'll set you up a GoFundMe page after this to fund towards Michael Conlan's heating bills. Oh, this woman, I think Liam Cameron's in the corner getting a violin out. Fuck me. Before we talk boxing, let's I want to talk about another matter. You talk a lot, and over the years, you've bragged about how good you are at Call of Duty. Now, I didn't want to bring this up because on the first night,
You did. You're going to bring it up. You've been trying to bring us up.
You
said it before.
No. We have to discuss because look, I have an off day every now and again. Yeah. I think you get your chance. So the first time we played in, it must be about 3 years. Obviously, me, you, Ryan, Sheldon. First day out, I weren't great, but then warmed up a bit. Second day, you saw the real me. You took a fucking cliff dive off this big reputation of I'm top killer, I'm the best player you've ever played with. You're not probably top 5. What's gone on? I know you've other things to do like fight, but you're on it all the time.
No, not on all the time.
Last night,
I've been on it since I've been back over this time, but I'm only getting back in late after being off for a year and a half. So even at that, your first game with me, I showed you who the big dog was. I had a bit of an off night 2 nights ago.
Bit of an off night?
Yeah.
Do you think we'd have noticed if you'd have just left the control on and you'd have just fucked off for an evening?
Yeah, well, still I had some more kills than you in different games and stuff, so... You have one good night and you...
Oh my God, you've done okay.
You've had one good night and now
good though.
You're the big dog. No,
I think Shell. I think Shell's probably better.
Good.
Ryan's had a fucking shocker.
Ryan's dipped alright. He's dipped, but he's like me. He's been off the game for a while, so we're back to it. Give me a few days.
Right. Well, I'm suspect anyway. Now you give it the big one, but yeah, on to fighting. Back soon, we think. But obviously, I know you're trying to work out who with and what and all this kind of stuff going on in the background. But seemingly enjoying it. I've been to a couple of your sessions here now, and you and Grant seem like a good fit. You'll only know more on fight night, obviously, but you seem genuinely happy with everything.
Yeah, I really am. I think I'm in a great place, the right place. I've been here since the end of September, back and forth from home, obviously, but working with Grant, getting used to Grant, spending time with him and enjoying the training and getting the kind of the ethos of the gym, the style of boxing, just tweaking little mistakes, not changing anything, but tweaking things. And it's been good. I've really enjoyed it. Good people in the gym, good fighters, and that's what I like to surround myself with. Good people and people who are, on that level where they're either a world champion or going to become a world champion, and have them aspirations. So, you're always getting pushed by other people along with yourself, and they're pushing themselves off you. So, it plays both ways.
You've got. I was thinking here, you've got such a good mixture, good levels. Everyone's got a hard-working attitude, but you've Dalton, who's obviously, touch wood, if everything goes to plan for him, about to become European champion, and he'll go on to world level. You've Junaid, who's like one of the hot prospects in the country still. I think he's probably breaking out of that prospect realm just about now, even though he's still only 22. But you've seemed to have sort of ingrained yourself in this gym with the people. And look, you're always going to have your friends, look, Harlem, everyone down at that New Era gym, they're part of your family almost, I feel like. But to come away and to find it so comfortable, you can tell you all get on. I know you're all playing golf as well now. You're better than that than you are at COD, but you are right. Yeah, you are right.
You're a dickhead.
Right, anyway, but you must have that a bit of a buzz knowing that you are in an environment where I said everything's good. You do enjoy your work, your job.
I really do. I enjoy it here. Enjoy the crack. I enjoy the people, and I think no matter where I can, no matter where I go, I'll fit in some sort of way with people. As long as they're nice people, I get along. And here I've found a lot of people who, similar to me, want to reach their goals and are willing to push themselves to limits others aren't. So that's what I love. I just love like competition in the gym where you're working together, you're pushing each other, and obviously with the aspirations of being world champions.
Look, I think a lot of boxers, especially when they've been at the heights that you've been in terms of accolades or big fight moments, onto the more sort of serious stuff now, it would be easy for them and more understandable if, after what you've been through the past 24 months, you sailed off into the sunset and said, look, I've done well out of boxing, I'm financially okay, I'm looking after sort of some fighters, doing training and all that stuff. But you've stripped yourself back and said, look, we're going to have another go, but you are taking it back. You're not getting chucked in with, some killer who's on the rise straight away. You're willing to take that step back in order to try and get back to where you believe you belong and where you want to go.
I'm the type of person when he sets a goal and needs to finish it. So, this is my last hurrah, so to say, my last roll of the dice, no matter what. And I still believe I have that ability and that vision of being a world champion. So I don't want to be retired and think in 10 or 15 years time, fuck, I should have given it another go. I'll do everything I can to achieve what I've set out to achieve. And if I don't, I don't. But if I do, then it'll pay off. But even at that, listen, I'm out here just trying to do whatever I can to be the best I can be. Mm-hmm. And coming over here, I could have easily retired if I really wanted to. But I'm a stubborn little shit, and I want to get to where I want to get to, and I'm willing to give everything to get there.
Was it a case of, while you're still relatively young, and look, people can say, oh look, there's been punishment in certain fights. I mean, you get to the high level, grueling fights no matter what you have. Like the Lopez is awkward, Jordan Gill, it's hard enough when things aren't going right for you kind of thing on the night. And we know what happened in the Lee Wood fight, but you could put that down to exhaustion. I think you were absolutely bollocks by the time that last round came. Is it a case of, while you still feel fit, healthy and young enough to come back and do it, you couldn't leave that sort of doubt in your mind?
You don't want that what if. You don't want that what if at the end of your career, when everything is done. You go, what if? What if I had done this? What if I had to just give it one more go? And while I still have that option, I will. But as I says, it will be the last roll of the dice, and this is, every fight is a must win, or that's it.
I don't want to look too far ahead, because the hard part about boxing is, unless you do walk away, you find out the hard way and you go in the ring and there's no way around it. That's the brutal truth. You can feel great, but when you're going on the night, whenever you fight, and I know you're coming back and you'll probably have like a comeback fight, which, let's be honest, you rode after every fight you've took. I mean, I thought the last one could have been a lesser opponent than Jordan, but look, we're here now. If you do manage to reach this goal, say within 3, I know you want to fight 4 times, I believe I heard you say the end of the year, start of next year, you achieve the streamer world champion. Does that open the doors to continue? Or do you think if you got your hand on a belt, held it aloft, I know you can't look that far, but I'm saying you have to, because your talent. I spoke to Dan Raphael off camera the other day, and he said he almost felt like Michael Conlan, if he didn't finish his career with a world champion, it'd be like it was part of you, that you had to. Would that make you carry on, do you think? Or do you think you'd be like, I'm done, that's great?
Who knows? Yeah, you'll come to that point when you come to it, and if you come to it, I believe I will. And when I get there, I'll know the decision. You know your body, and you know what's left, really. Like, people go, people don't know, they're past the point and they don't know, and someone needs to stop them. No, everyone knows. Everyone knows when it's the time, and I know now it's not the time. But if it came to that point and I was world champion and I knew it was time, I probably would just say no. That's it. But who knows?
But as of right now, you're feeling great. You're looking sharp in the gym. I know it's only the gym, but you feel, I don't know, refreshed. You give boxing all your life. I think people forget the fact that, I think when we spoke before, Gil, in the gym, you said 25 years, I think I remember the quote, 25 years of this game. I think it's 26 now. I know you had a year off last year and you enjoyed yourself, but a break can do you as good as any, and when you've not had one in that long, I knew you got to enjoy going to Ibiza, and I know people go like, yeah, but you drink, party, and it's a bit. Let's be honest, you gave your whole life up for that.
Listen, I was due a break, I was due a rest, and I enjoyed myself in that year off, but also kind of grounded me again and brought me back to zero, where you're going, yeah, I know what I want to do, I know what I can still do, I still believe I can achieve what I want to achieve, so time to try for that.
Do you remember the point when you got to that? Because I can imagine, obviously, previous Christmases after the girl fight must have been very hard for you. You obviously mulled over this decision for a long time, but was there a point where you sort of went, right, I now know why it's the right time to go back? Because like I said, you would have been, I think everyone would have understood if you'd have said at that point, look, enough's enough. It's not just a pro game. You've been at it in the amateurs since you were like year high. Was there a point where you knew this was the right decision, or is it a case of sort of going with the flow? How did you get to it?
Running a marathon.
That did it. All that fucking running you were doing, did it?
The training did it. Saying no. How can you get up at 5 and 6 in the morning to run 10, 20 miles up and down hills in the pissing rain and snow and not get paid for it?
You're gonna say you did that. I know you were talking about like headspace and stuff before the last fight and stuff, but no matter what you were going through, which look, that's for you, but you gotta be headstrong to do that shit, especially when you're not doing it for any coin, because you all want to be paid for stuff. This is a brutal sport. You took yourself off. I remember because you were uploading Strava things to Instagram every other day saying, I was thinking, what is he doing? Like, your body surely needs a break.
Nah, like, it was hard. It was very hard. The training was the hardest part of it. The marathon itself wasn't hard till like mile 24, and then I felt like a sniper came out of the trees and shot me. It was hard then. But no, listen, you got to be mentally strong to do that. And if I'm honest, the running really helped me mentally. It helped me clear a lot of shit which I was thinking and going through, and you know, it was a good place for me to be.
Are you settled in yourself mentally? I know everyone talks about how physically taxing boxing is, but in terms of things that were on the outside, look, I know not everyone's privy to it, and it's nobody's business apart from yours, but whatever was sort of maybe playing on your mind, is that to bed now? Because you need to go into these fights.
We're at the end of it. We're at the end of it now, which is good. A few more little things just need sorting and it'll be done completely, but we're at the end now.
In terms of what you want to do, fights and stuff like that, do you care anymore? I think a few years ago you wanted the Lee Wood rematch, you wanted this, that and the other. Are you asked for names? Does it bother you when you think of, I want the big night here, we can do this there, can have that certain fight in New York? Are you bothered? Or is it a case of, I couldn't care if it's Tom Smith, Jack, whoever, get me to that world title and we'll roll from there? What is it?
That's where I'm at the minute. It's like, you know, I'm not in no position to call any names out. I'm coming off back-to-back losses. Who am I for anybody, really, bar a name? I don't need to be picking people and talking shit and doing this. That's not me anyway, but I've just got to go in, do my job, keep beating the people put in front of me, and hopefully get back to that world title level.
I can tell how much this run will really mean to you because you know it's the last hurrah. You found a way to sort of, I don't know, take the pressure off the whole, this could be my last year and this, that and that, or do you just, do you just like, day to day, I just don't think about it kind of thing?
Yes, that's something to think about. No, if it is, it is. You know, and you know, I'm just enjoying it. I'm enjoying the gym, enjoying working, enjoying training, and you know, like, if it was, it was. Who cares, really? Like, that would be it. You know, I'm not. I wouldn't be upset. You know, if that was the case. As I says, the only thing I want to do is, I ain't fighting for money. I'm fighting to win a world title. That's why I've come back. You know, a lot of people come back for money, but I'm coming back because I still have a goal to achieve. So, if that was it, then it was done. I wasn't going to achieve it. I'm at peace. You know, at least I tried one more time. But you know, if it was about money, I'd be going, no, I'll go again, I'll go again, I'll go again. No, it's not about that. I've done well in boxing, done well enough to kind of walk away and do other things, no problem.
Put your eating on.
Yeah, put my heating on now, but I have a goal, and you know, I'll do everything I can to achieve it. If I don't, I don't. But I'll do everything I can to.
Well, look, you've always been a part of big nights. We look forward to seeing many more. Belfast, wherever the fights take you, and wish you well for this year. Sure, we'll be speaking often, and yeah, we'll catch up soon.
Cheers, man.